Hey guys, and welcome back to Anzo. In today's video, we're going to be doing part 2 about Juan Soto and just giving more of an update on what's happening with Juan Soto and how close are the Yankees and possibly obtaining him. In the first video, we actually ended up talking about Juan Soto and how he's hitting and how much of an impact player the guy really is. At the end of the day, you're going to have Juan Soto till 2025. You're going to have him as a rental for 2.5 years. Now, who exactly would the Yankees really realistically need to give up in order to get Juan Soto? Well, right now we're in the process in the making of this video where we're waiting to hear back from the Washington Nationals on what exactly they want. There are rumors that they definitely want solid top prospects along with ready MLB players that they can lock up for a little bit without having to pay them much, meaning they're in arbitration or they haven't even hit arbitration yet and they're still ready to be on that team for a while. Now, if the Yankees are serious about ending up getting Juan Soto, definitely we have this argument. And if you look at all the videos, all of the top people that talk about Yankees or baseball, they're talking about giving up Anthony Volpe, Jason Dominguez, Peraza. These are some of the guys that are the top people in the Yankees organization. And to be honest, it's going to sting. Whichever team ends up having to trade for Juan Soto, it's going to hurt. And you better believe the Nationals aren't going to be giving any leeway to anyone. They're going to want top dollar. And at the end of the day, you're going to have to give up either Anthony Volpe or Jason Dominguez, or maybe even both. And that might be a deal breaker for Brian Cashman. Yet again, it could be something where Brian Cashman surprises us all and trades them all away. His babies that he's been keeping, but I'll leave my opinion till the end. At the end of the day, these are the top guys that basically the Washington Nationals are going to be asking for. Whether it's Trey Sweeney, Austin Wells, Hayden Wesneski, Ken Waldichuk. I mean, these are the top prospects the Yankees have, but you better believe that definitely Anthony Volpe or Jason Dominguez will be on that list. The Nationals are also looking at some ready MLB players. That could possibly be a Gallo. Most likely it'll be more like a Gleyber Torres and players like that. Maybe even an IKF. They're definitely going to want talented players, and it's going to come in a group. Now, is it worth emptying out your whole farm system in order to get Juan Soto? And that's the big question that I want to hear what you guys think down below. If you're asking me, at the end of the day, we missed out on Bryce Harper. We missed out on Machado. We missed out on freaking Correa. And I'm tired of seeing these big names, impact players, and the Yankees not getting them. Yes, there's rumors. There's always going to be rumors. But at the end of the day, get Juan Soto. Like, I'm tired of hearing all of these reports on the Yankees could have traded for Verlander. They could have traded for Machado. But at the end of the day, Brian Cashman wanted to hold on to Justice Sheffield or whoever that is. You know, at the end of the day, who is that guy? No one knows because it's a no-name at the end of the day. Clint Frazier. Everyone knows him because of the drama. We could have traded him for someone so much better. And at the end of the day, we didn't because Brian Cashman was hugging the crap out of these guys. And at the end of the day, maybe that's the new Volpe. Maybe that's the new Jason Dominguez. Maybe those are the new guys that we're hugging way too much. And will they be the next Juan Soto? I doubt it very much. Will they be a decent player, a productive player? Yes. Will it be a nice, awesome, heartwarming story to see him come on up? Yes. But do we want to win this year? Or do we want to win in maybe 5 to 10 years? I say, why not both? At the end of the day, empty out the farm system. You can find new players. You can trade for them later on. But if we're talking about the win now mentality and not just the win, let's get to the playoffs, lose against the Astros, and then next year we'll try it all over again so that we can get to the point where we can lose against the Astros. That's the Yankees now. And we need to do something different. That's why I'm always talking about shaking things up. Yes, team chemistry. Yes, we have Judge. Yes, we have all these guys that, you know, for some reason they ended up meshing well together to have a great season. But we see now that things are starting to break apart. We need to make some changes, especially with pitching, because that's huge. And yes, I've heard the argument of, oh, but instead of Juan Soto, we need to go for pitching. Of course, do it all. I don't know why it has to be one or the other. It can be done. Everything can be done. It's the Yankees. We're not talking about we're the Reds or some other low market team of a team that's not going to do anything. We're the Yankees. They have the money. They have the prospects. We can make it happen. But will they? These type of moments make and break a general manager. And if Brian Cashman is saying, hey, look, this might be my final year, then go all in, then maybe he does it. But if he's like, I know I'm going to be here next year, I'm going to need to continue on staying on the path of being in the playoffs and all this stuff, I'm not going to make any moves, then that's what happens. But if it were up to me, I would do anything I could to get Juan Soto. And it looks like the Yankees are at least trying, and they are going to submit an offer, but maybe they're waiting on to hear from the Nationals on what exactly is going to happen. And at the end of the day, I'm going to say it, I'd rather have a Soto versus a Judge. And yes, you can comment down below, blah, blah, blah. Judge is blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I really think Judge is walking. I don't think Judge is sticking around. I mean, maybe you guys do. I mean, everyone has their opinion. But at the end of the day, if we get Soto, it's definitely bye-bye Judge. If you don't agree with me, let me know in the comments below, or let me know what you think will happen. If we do end up trading for Soto, what will happen to Judge? Will we sign Judge? I mean, we could. The Yankees can do everything, but will they? Probably not. Again, we're talking about Soto, guy that's been to the World Series at a very young age. I think he was like 19 hitting in the World Series. Crazy. We can only wish to see some of the prospects do something like that, and we have the opportunity of getting that. Why not do it? At the end of the day, Soto is the answer for everything. Yes, I said it. With Soto comes great responsibility, and even if we have him for 2.5 seasons, it is well worth it. He probably won't sign with the team he gets with. I mean, it's Scott Boras is his agent, and I've talked about Scott Boras in previous videos, and Scott Boras knows how to make the money, and he's not going to just fall short. He's going to be asking probably for $500, $600 million contract to try to make a new record, and the only way to hit those numbers really is to have competition, negotiation, blah, blah, blah. That's how it works. So they're not going to sell short. They're not going to sign an extension with the team right now unless it's a crazy offer like $600 million. There you go. Bang. Most likely not. So it's more of a rental. Soto can create a huge impact, and that's what we need right now. Imagine Soto, Judge, Stanton, and then, of course, you get pitching. So you need bullpen help and all that stuff. Do it. You can find a way to do it. I think Soto will bring a great energy, and Soto will fit perfectly with the team chemistry right now, and can give that team basically a veteran experience of what it's like to be the underdog team to make it to the World Series and win it all. Because at the end of the day, we're going to be the underdogs when we face the Astros. And when we get to the World Series, Soto's going to hit some bombs. He's going to be clutch. And then we're all going to be saying, damn, that's why we traded all these guys away, is for that. And maybe, who knows, in a few years, Volpe, Dominguez, they don't end up being anything. And then we're like, oh, look, well, there you go. Or maybe they do, and it bites us in the end. But that's baseball. We don't know what's going to happen. And Soto, at least, is very well proven, and he could be a guy that can help the Yankees win this year. Let me know what you guys think down below. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. As always, make sure to smash that like button like Giancarlo Stanton did against the Red Sox with that grand slam. And make sure to use code ANZO, A-N-Z-O, on SeatGeek to get $20 off your first purchase. That means $20 off any sporting event or really any concerts or things like that around your area. Who wouldn't want to save money? Make sure to use my code and make sure to follow me at Anzo Media on Instagram and Twitter.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed, all the squad here to play.